Man, I was destroyed. I thought I tried to sleep in like 4 places. I tried to just have some kind of peace, sleep, relaxation, something where I felt better. Nothing happened. And I slept at like 4 different places, could not feel better. Right now, checking to see if there's blood anywhere or some kind of bad sign or some kind of bile and a kind of weird acidy, gross liquid. And that's what it's like to be a dead God. When you are death, nobody can help you. A doctor can't help you. And see, that's the reap what you sow on it. That's why humanity, who has done this against me, will never have a doctor or an IV or anything that works. So that's why humans wake up one day and medication doesn't work. Surgery doesn't work. The IV doesn't work. Like nothing works because they had done this to me. And when you murder anything over and over, it will always add up. So I'm a God, they've killed more than once. It adds up. It added up. So right now I'm sitting around analyzing, what comes out of me to be like, okay, is it too much death, too much liquidy death, like in a sickening crap? I need to ask every God to help me, and I need to hustle and run like a terrified God and figure out how to put some of it back better so it doesn't go this bad anymore. Did that big ball in my leg contribute to too much my death went through and just spiraled it into like a, crash and burn bad death place? And if it did, then what do I do? A doctor can't help me. This planet can't help me. And that's the gross thing. The human race did this to me, but no one can help me except me as a God and whatever gods can do to help me. But no gods can absolutely, to the end help me, because at some point I'm the creator of every god. I can only help myself because I'm not compatible to the children I created, and I'm not compatible to any gods that my children, the gods, created. So at some point I'm just the mother, and I'm just the creator, and I'm just the only one that can save myself. And in reap what you sow, it brings very bad things upon everything. But you can't change reap what you sow. It's white throne judgment. It's all in the book of Revelations to remind people not to bother doing things, because the ending is always very scary if you do anything bad. Which is why I promote for good little boys and good little girls to just be good and do good and stay close to my queen, to just have good endings and be good kids that swim around in good options. Because this stuff is scary. I have to check for any bile, any acid, any weird death in a sickening bad way through many avenues that come out of you. So I have to check my spit all day. Check the liquid out of my eyes all day. It's horrifying. I could not find peace. No matter what I did, I just could not find peace. There was no peace. There was no rest. And it was a weird, dead, sick. It was like pure death, pure sickening, pure ugh. Good people didn't bring me any peace or relief or comfort. Sadly, some lady from some company just could not talk shit against me enough and say bad things against me enough. And the devil looked like a school kid who won a toy or something. The devil looked like a kid at the carnival who won something. Like, the devil was giddy. And you're like, why are you so happy? You're the devil. You're an asshole. He's not a good devil. He's a bad enemy devil. And he was so happy. Like, he was at a really fun, amazing something, winning so good. And you're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why the hell are you so happy about you got somebody's soul that you wanted for so long or something? Like, what did they take down a child of God? Then I got scared. I got really scared. Because at first it's like, why are you so giddy? You're the devil. All you do is threaten me, tell me what to do, get pissed off like Rumpelstiltskin. He's only been pissed off lately because I won. So just like a when you win against a Rumpelstiltskin, they're actually mean and sickening, and they get really mean and hateful and horrifying because they didn't ever want to lose. And the devil's usually been just really horrifying lately because he just keeps losing and he can't win. So you're like, so why are you happy? What the fuck is this? Then you say, well, maybe it's children of God. So you freak out. Oh my God, what if it's like a monumental child of God? God and Jesus aren't going to be able to handle that. What if it's one of God's biggest and best? Oh my gosh, God and Jesus are going to want to commit suicide or something. I got to go figure this out. I know, and just think about the sadness. Just think about the sadness when God or Jesus ever want to commit suicide. Because you can't die once until the gods decide when you're not something that dies. Now, deterioration of God and death of God has been created by these crimes. But unless they're naturally going to be dying and then kill themselves, suicide for a God is a very scary, bad thing. So I thought, well, I don't really want to understand all these bad answers and bad things that I know could go bad. I just want to know why the fuck that guy's so happy, because I just know that that's bad and could bring bad things. So I run around trying to find out why the hell he'd be so happy. And I finally figured it out. The owner of that company is legendarily important to God. Therefore, that's a big, big thing to stick up God's ass. Right as you're not winning anyway for the devil. That would make him giddy as fuck. The company's owned by a real massive, important God good person. And they hired some lady who could just not fuck you against the face of God. And when the devil was bragging, and when the devil was laughing, and when the devil was like, boo-hoo, bitch, you're going down, the lady was like, what have I done? She looked like that Judas Iscariot. She looked like Judas Iscariot when he realized, holy shit, I was the traitor of Jesus. I thought it was funny until like right now, and at this point, holy shit, what I've done. Because it's like she knew what she had done, but wanted to hide behind, oh my God, what have I done? Like Judas Iscariot. She had done the unthinkable, but didn't want to think about it. And damn straight didn't want to admit it to herself. You're like, well, what do you think being against a God is going to get you? Not a lollipop or an ice cream or something good, you dummy. All right, well, here I go. And the one thing I'm just really grateful for is I got to eat my Panera and not be sick. So I had Panera and it did not make me sick. I sat here and walked around and did stuff, and I do not feel horrified. So the next thing is, please, dear me. I know you want to say, please, dear God, but no one can save me ultimately but me. Please, dear me, figure out what's coming out of me in every liquid drop and fix it all. Or at least make it good enough that it doesn't go bad. Because, boy, that's not a night you want. Because look at all, I couldn't be productive. I couldn't sit in the best places for my powers to be for everybody else. Because I had to be too selfish looking for good souls or good people or something comforting to try to survive better or feel any sense of pretend peace or anything. Then you have no productivity. Like there was no part of that night that was all about Christmas, all about Halloween, all about tomorrow for everybody else. And it's like it just ruins your whole flippity day, the whole day. It's gone. Well, night, but see, my nighttime's productive because I normally get 2 hours per every area that's very important, and a little bit more when it's more important. Speaking of that part, but I wasn't going to say something. So I guess I'll just keep going.